Hello, and welcome to day 13 of the Essential Oil Experience. Today we are talking about one of those bottom of the box hidden treasures, free oils, bonus oils, whatever you want to call it. I just call it Stress Away. So that is the oil 13. Anyway, we're going to call it Stress Away, and we're going to talk about this amazing and somewhat famous oil today. This oil is one, I say somewhat famous, it's not going to focus in. You're just going to have to take my word for it there. This oil is one that a lot of people will just ask me for this oil because it's well known to do just what its name suggests. Take your stress away. Who couldn't use that, right? It smells fabulous, kind of like a spa. It's got amazing oils in it like lime and vanilla and copaiba, something called osatia. It's got some lavender in it. It's just a very calming, wonderful blend. And it's one that people will turn to when they're having a bad day or about to face a difficult experience or are just under some stress. It's one of the oils that I wear to the dentist. They can smell me coming. The dental hygienist kind of likes working on me because she knows that I'm going to smell all very much like Stress Away. When I use it, I like to use it in a diffuser necklace, something I wear around my neck, or I'll put it on some lava rock jewelry or a piece of clay or cloth jewelry. I also like to just apply it. So, and by the way, diffused, if I could carry my diffuser to the dentist office, I would, but diffused is probably the oil or the way that most people like to use Stress Away. And a lot of people like to go to sleep with this oil. So this is what you call an emotional oil. And because of that, I'm going to show you some of the points for application that are really good for emotional uses. One of the ones that a lot of people turn to, especially after they learn about it, is the ears. Now you can look up something online called VitaFlex points for ears. You can also look them up for hands and for feet too. This is science. This is something that a lot of people do, especially reflexologists. But there's points in our body that are very sensitive to in the environment, such as what's placed on it or physical touch. So we have some VitaFlex points. They're called the auricular VitaFlex points that are right on the outside of the ear. Now, you don't really have to know where they exactly are. I would just take the oil, and this is what I do. I just put it on my ears, and that really helps a lot. Other ways are right on that brain, like we've talked about a few times. You can even apply it here. You can put it right on your heart, on the wrist, on the feet. So let's talk about feet too. This is a VitaFlex chart that you can also Google and download. But as you may be able to tell on here, there's every organ in our body is represented by different VitaFlex points on our feet. I've often talked about maybe applying some oils to the big toe. That's because the pineal and pituitary glands are there. And that is they're very sensitive to essential oils. I didn't know if I really bought all that at first when I started using oils, so I just forgot about the feet basically. Then I kept getting reminded how well that works. So I tried it, and I did. I found out that it really works well. Now, another place I mentioned was the points on your hand. There are VitaFlex points on our hands, and not just for emotional uses, you guys. Same with the feet. This is for body system uses as well. And another one that I like to look up is the VitaFlex points on our face. There aren't too many emotional ones on our face, but our face can really tell a story. Not just the stress story or the story of fatigue or maybe the story of your age, but it can your face can tell a lot what's going on in your body. And that's kind of cool. That doesn't really necessarily quite relate to Stress Away other than maybe your heart. There's a point right here for your heart. You might have, if you have some stuff going on there, maybe you have some issues with the actual physical heart, but usually that's more that's more cardiovascular related than stress related, right? So those are some uses for Stress Away. Those are the 12 oils that do come in the starter kit. As I said, some great uses for that: diffused, applied, applied to diffuser jewelry. Even pets respond well with Stress Away too. My dog really likes Stress Away. Tomorrow I'll come back at you with our one final wrap up on the diffusers that we have and on the starter kit. So I hope to see you tomorrow for the last little bit of information and just a tiny bit of information on the rest of our Young Living products. Don't worry, it won't be super long. Thank you, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and have a great day.